So, Lily, while you and the rest of the party standing there, you get a message in your head.
From whom?
From Samson, informing you to make your way to the information, the strategists bureau, whatever the fuck I named it.
Oh,
Strategist Union.
It's
okay.
like you go there and there's a sign above it and all these names are scratched out.
It's like a trade
Strategist
union.
Bureau, Strategist Union, Strategist Guilds. Someone wrote fucking nerds.
Okay. Lily
Fucking
goes there.
meeting
Decide.
place.
Lily
It's,
goes
it's
there.
Lily, where
all
are
the
you
writing
going?
is sandwich.
Lily, where are you
Ah.
going?
I have work.
Strider. Mr. Johnson would still be in the medical ward, right?
Yep.
Okay, I head there.
The party splits.
We're gonna get to Lily first, and then the rest of you.
Okay.
So, Lily, you make your way to a building that, up until this point, had been completely abandoned. Though now it has been rebuilt and refurbished.
Okay. Oh, refurbished. So they got rid of the bathtub one, didn't they? But
You
yeah,
open one
I-
of the doors. And
I
there's
head
the
in.
boxes.
You head in, and you're immediately greeted to a hallway leading down into where you're in a hallway where only one door is open. The other one seemed to be locked.
Okay, I try every door. Oh, no, not
They're
really.
fucking locked.
I
The
go
lock is
into the
broken.
open
The light-
one.
All right, they're locked.
Even the open one is locked. Oh no.
Oh, there's only one door open, leading
You
in
need the
a
blue
large.
key card.
It's like in video games where a door can be locked open.
You need the,
You can't move it.
you need the blue key card.
Yeah.
But to get the blue key card, you gotta find the red key card.
You try and open one of the doors. You see a sign above. You see text above your head. You need the red skull.
Oh.
Just grab a skull and paint it red.
Just grab a skull, put Waffle's hat on it.
You'll head over to Sandwich's office. He's got all the skulls. Surely one's red.
Anyway. So I go.
Alright, you go into the main room, and it's basically this massive, basically a pretty massive office room where there's about 5 chairs and one large ass table where there's a projector right in the middle, and then at the end of one of the walls that the projector is facing, there's just a big white screen.
I start counting heads. Is anyone there yet?
That you are the only one there for now.
Oh.
There's a note on the table. Pranked ya.
Right? You look at the note and it says
It says that Mainwich came up with an ingenious plan. Don't have a plan.
don't have a plan.
That way your spies can't do anything.
The enemy won't know you
Genius.
if you don't have a plan.
All right. Well, as you stand in there, you hear someone else walking in. You turn and you see Zuge there.
Oh, Tsuge.
Hey.
Do you know if there's any order to these suits?
Not really.
Lily sits at the head of the table.
I was thinking about it, but no.
All right, one by one, the other members enter. You see Samson come in, Boss, who has had to do some tricks to fit himself into the room.
He literally does tricks. He uses a somersault and a backflip.
Some acrobats and
Roll acrobatics check to get into the room.
He
Yeah.
rope dances in.
let's see. Did I say Samson? Yes.
Yeah, you said Samson, Zuge, Boss, Lily, and then there's a fifth guy.
You, Samson,
Oh, yeah,
Zuge,
wait.
Boss, and after a couple more minutes, you see Manwich walking in with Rage in tow.
Lily immediately gets up. Please, if you are here, have my seat.
Does Suga get into a salute again?
Honored Mother takes a different seat.
There are only 5 of them, right?
There are only 5.
Okay.
She just
Yep.
kicks somebody off of their seat.
As you all take a seat, you see Manwich is the one left standing.
Okay. So he sits back down.
Give me a moment.
Oh no, something's happening.
It wasn't there didn't like the JoJo like steamroller thing make a noise? Like a
Okay.
Like a re- oh.
Better now.
I'm not a weeb.
I live next to Nellis, so there's airplanes and helicopters flying over right now.
There's a helipad on the roof.
All right, give me one moment. All right. Setting up a watch together, so give me one moment.
It's been 3 moments we've given you.
You're gonna have to give me about 5 more.
Okay.
This is the last moment, Strider. You've taken too many.
You're so gluttonous with all your moments.
You'll have to start timing your bathroom breaks.
All right, there we go. Tune in to listen to the official theme of the Strategists Union guys.
Official, unofficial,
Strategist-
copyright protected.
Copyrighted. Official theme. Yeah. Not unofficial theme.
Official, unofficial.
Official, unofficial theme.
Officially unofficial.
Lily likes this.
What is it?
All right. As Manwich gets in, as everyone takes a seat, it goes. All right, let's begin. He activates the projector and the lights go out. So, here's what we know. Ilos has threatened to bring in an entire invasion of predators and cultists within the year. From previous scout reports from Flag and others, we've revealed that there are 2 potential spots where the cult may be holding up. One is here in the tundra. The other is out in the desert. Now, We've been sending scouts up into the tundra to gather any more information. They've gone completely silent. We have no idea what's going on. However, in the desert, we have a lot more useful information. He presses a button, clicks to some scenery. About 2 months ago, around the time Ilos made his threat, the town of Eastside went completely silent. Turns to the rest of you. Those of you who aren't in the know, Eastside is one part of a collective city where a lot of former hunters and criminals have gone to escape. They formed something of a city to protect themselves from, 1, the cult, and 2, the scorpions who live underneath the sand. They've actually been living in complete harmony, and, Flag was considering getting them to joining in on the war effort. However, once Ilos made his claim of his invasion threat, the town of Eastside went completely silent. From scout reports, we've determined that the cult is gathering forces within Eastside and have occupied it as a base. Turns around to the rest of you. Now, our resources and our soldiers are thin. We've lost a lot more men just killing inconsequential enemies during the entire time Flag was in power, during the few days Han was. So we're going to have to focus our entire guild on one location. Manwich pauses, looking at the rest.
So we need to decide which location has the cult. On that
If
information,
the cult is following military tactics if the cult's following military tactics, I expect the invasion to be. I expect the invasion to come on 2 fronts. A force coming from the desert, and a force coming throughout the tundra to flank us. So we can neutralize one of these areas. We can prepare for a proper invasion instead of being sneak attacked by enemies on both sides. Zuge speaks up. We should head into the desert. It's, the most simple. Of course, we can also use its terrain and weather to our advantage. Boss speaks up. Weather? There ain't no weather. It's hot and hot. That's it. At this point, Rage speaks up. But once every few hundred years, there is a rainstorm. She turns to Zuge. You suspect that rainstorm is coming soon. It's a possibility.
I believe there is also another benefit to going to the desert. The scorpions themselves, if bargained with, could prove valuable allies. And we could bring them back to Huoshan to fight off the second force if we play our cards correctly.
Manwich thinks for a moment and he nods. Scorpions would definitely be a valuable asset. Not only are they small, but they can traverse through the ground unseen. We could make the attack with the scorpions. We could make the attack first before the cult does.
Yes, before the guild does.
Hush, you're not there. However, there's also the tundra. He points, clicks a button, switches to a map, where it is just a map of generic map of Huoshan, and he points to the tundra. The reindeer, most importantly, Yuan Shao, is holed up in the tundra, if our information is accurate.
Yes, our information does suggest that. However, if I recall, our information doesn't exactly pinpoint them.
This is true. Boss speaks up. I agree with Zuge and Lily. We should head to the desert and try and recruit the scorpions as well. The more the merrier, as they say. He looks. All right then. All in favor of focusing our attention to the desert? You see,
Aye.
one by one. Yep, all one by one. They all say aye. And it's settled. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be sending a force into the desert to neutralize the cult, and if possible, rescue the citizens of Eastside. After that, we're going to be heading further out. We're going to try and recruit the scorpions. That will be all. You're dismissed.
Mommy wants me to go upstairs with you.
Manwich, can I talk to you privately about something?
Very well. One by one, everyone leaves. Honored Mother, Rage does not leave.
Bye, Waffle.
So Honored Mother doesn't leave?
Yeah, she's also remaining.
Okay.
But Manwich looks at her. They don't even seem to have a conversation, but she just nods and walks out. Leaving just you and him.
So, how many sheep are in Huoshan?
By our last count, 120.
I thought about what we're fighting for. It should be to preserve as much as possible. So I'm asking you, if it's not already so, keep the sheep out of the fights. I know this is a tough decision.
The sheep make up a great deal of spellcasters, healers, who all work under Palm. I can hold most of them back. Not all of them. We're going to need everyone's help. Everyone here who signed up for the guild. They know what they're getting themselves into. Despite how bleak their futures may seem. He's just sits down in a chair looking at you.
Yes, but individuals have the right to risk their own species as a whole. If there were thousands, I might agree with you, but there's a mere 100.
All right. I'll keep. He's thinking. The best I'll be able to do is limit our healers to 20. Not include 5 of them. 5 of those 20 will be sheep. The rest will be others. As for sheep in the front lines, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I would ask nothing more.
He nods. Just understand,
We're putting others
everyone
first.
here is willing to do what's necessary. Even if none of them have any hope for the future or hope for their own species, they all want to reach those better days.
I understand. That's what makes this decision difficult.
He nods. Is that all?
Yes. I was going to bring
Good.
up more, but you seem to be on the right track already.
He nods. Go and get some rest. We'll be heading out in first daylight.
Okay. Thank you, man. Nice.
All right. Did Brox go away, or did he mute himself?
I'm here. Just
Okay.
there's a kid in my room now, so there's noise.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
All right.
Mr. Johnson.
All right. Brox heading over to Mr. Johnson. You head over to the revival chambers where he's still there, just resting inside. His wounds still haven't completely healed.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
What do you want?
Just a few questions.
Seems everyone has just a few questions to ask.
When you're a notorious criminal, that seems to happen a lot.
I suppose. What do you want?
Well, first of all, you should know that Rage is in Huoshan. She has, one of my teammates convinced her to not kill everybody.
I see.
So I would do my best to avoid her since she killed you before. Also, there's a little matter of the items that I took off of you. I'll be keeping most of them, but I have no use for these. I give him the rods. And then about your armor. It is worth a lot of money.
If it still worked.
What happened to it?
It's been dead for years.
Dead, how so? What did you do?
That is a long and complicated story. The point is, that armor is no longer intelligent. It's just a hunk of leather. The only reason I still wore it because people just don't know any better.
I'll see what I can do to fix it.
Well, good luck. I don't want it anymore.
Well, then, I'll have it.
He shrugs.
Also, about the guild. I think I will restart the guild.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You're gonna
He,
help me when I restart the guild. Not as a big part, but you're gonna help me start it at least.
the moment I get out of this pod, I'm leaving. I
Leaving
don't
to
want
where?
anything away from here.
Not many places left to run that aren't overrun with cult or the guild.
There are places. There are places that no one knows. Places that only the well-traveled can truly find.
One more question. Might you tell me where the guild vault is?
No.
You're leaving, so what does it matter to you?
Still mine. I don't want you to have it.
I'll find it myself then.
Okay. He just really doesn't care.
Ryan walks out.
All right. What is everyone else doing for the day?
I think I'll try to get spells.
All right.
What
Where are
up?
you looking to get them?
Probably go to the Artificers division.
All right. What about everyone else?
How many days since level up?
Mm,
I think it's only been a few.
let's
I need
see.
an
You
exact number.
teleported. Let's see. You teleported to. You teleported back.
It's been
Jack
like
got
3.
arrested. Yeah, like about 3 days.
Including this one, because I need to know this for retraining.
And then you probably need like one more day of retraining.
Yeah, all right. I'll continue doing that.
All right. Anyone else, or just Corvine and then skip to the next day?
I know it's useless, but Ryan goes and looks for the guild vault.
Okay.
Don't roll for it, because you won't find it.
You make a perception. All right, you spend about an hour looking. You think you get close, like, oh, this might be it, but nope.
Okie doke.
After about an hour of looking, you do not find anything. All right, well, Lily, you are heading to the Artificers Division.
Okay.
They have a section solely where to buy spells.
Okay.
What are the spells you're looking for?
Life Pact. Knock. Adhesive Blood. You want me to send over the list?
Yeah, send me over the list.
It's 3 pages long.
It's not that long. But, yeah.
Oh, 2 pages.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also
you can
some
get
high
all.
rolls.
You can get all of your level 2 spells in one book.
Ooh.
It's the definitive edition.
Okay, cool. Are there any 3rd or 4th level spells there? Or no?
Oh, let me make. They do not have. They have the level 3. The level 3 spell, but is in a scroll.
Okay.
And you can get enervation from a book. However, you can only get the other 2 from scrolls.
Okay. Then I'll get.
So it costs you all about, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, plus 375, plus 80, plus another 1400. Let me calculate that.
I'll decide not to grab bestow curse for now.
Okay.
So it looks like that's about 1,275.
Bal can help you learn that one.
Exactly.
All right, with your discount, you can get everything for $960.
Okay.
All right, you got your spells. Is that everything for you?
Mm-hmm. And I'll
Right.
head to do like the crafting and learning the language, and then head to bed.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything, or can we skip to the next day?
Actually, I'm gonna go talk to B.
All right.
At her home, preferably.
All right. You can probably catch her at home during the evening. She generally works in the morning and afternoon.
Okay.
So as you get there, she's actually just coming home. She looks up. Oh, Wyoming. Hello.
Good evening, B. I'm here because I got you something. Well, a friend got it, but it was for both of us.
Oh.
One of the missive stones.
She looks at it. It's very pretty.
Thanks. It can be used with the one I've got for us to talk to each other from far away. So if I'm out on a mission or something.
I see. She looks up and smiles. Thank you.
Ah.
Oh no! She lets
You
them
open
into
up-
vials, and then she drills into your face.
She opens up her mouth. Ooh.
She pulls out a.
She looks up and she smiles like Palm, and then she pulls out a drill.
Yeah,
Thank
also,
you.
I wanted to ask, what do you think about Palm?
She's nice. A bit
Eccentric.
not eccentric.
Demented.
Not demented.
Batshit crazy.
Assertive? Is that what, like, that the word I'm thinking of? Assertive?
Are
No
are
idea.
you looking for the forceful?
Are you talking about the low key dominant and like
Crazy, insane,
overpowering?
something.
That's probably eccentric.
Because she's has a very forceful personality when she becomes passionate about her work. But she's a good person, despite her line of work.
I see. Well, as as your boss, I hope she treats you well.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. She's nice to all of us. She's kind and compassionate about all the other workers. Just not so much towards the patients.
As the drill goes off again. Oh, that's her now.
No, yeah, she pulls out the drill and makes a noise, and she's like, "If you know what I mean."
You know, Palm appears behind her with the drill.
You talking shit about me?
Just that calm, sweet smile, just looking at you.
I suppose that must be necessary sometimes, he says, thinking back to Ryan.
Yes, a lot of the patients can be uncooperative. Wyoming, did you go into the ICU with
I think everyone was
Lil?
there.
I wasn't there.
Oh, you weren't?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Right.
Wyoming and Waffle weren't there.
Okay. So Wyoming is the only one who doesn't actually know what her line of work
Wait,
is.
Waffle was there.
Waffle
was there.
Waffle wasn't in session. We just assumed he was with the
Yeah.
party.
No, he knew who Asmodeus was.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, he was.
He was.
Wait, the
He
who
left
was?
there.
Oh, Ryan. That's right. Because Ryan was with the
Talking
other.
with Mr. Johnson.
Yeah. He was at the
Yes.
Assassin's Guild at the time.
Point is, he doesn't.
finding
Wyoming
dead
doesn't-
bodies and looting them.
So I guess in that case you can make a sense motive, Wyoming, when she says uncooperative.
Okay.
Oh, it's not like she's lying, but it's more she's tiptoeing around the actual subject.
Tip hoofing.
They have toes.
Tiptoeing.
You can refer to them as toes, yes.
They're just big toenails.
Wyoming, break the ice. Go for the kill.
No, don't do that.
He stabs her.
No!
Grapple check. He
Go
gloves
for
her.
a chop.
Bow
It's
pops
nice
out.
to know your boss treats you kindly.
Yes, she's nice. But, well, it was great talking with you, but it's late, and today was a very tiring day.
Did something happen?
Oh. one of the patients caused a bit of a fit.
How so?
He tried to start a fight with the entire hospital.
The entire hospital.
Well, it took me, Palm, and several other doctors to calm him down.
Does that kind of thing happen often?
Not really.
Well, that's good at least.
Yes, well, at the end of the day, we managed to get him back into his room, calm him down. I think Palm will help him to make sure a scenario like that never happens again. But
Well, if he's still gonna be in there, just be careful, I guess.
I will. Any injuries we sustain, well, Palm will. Palm has enough medical supplies and, well, magic to treat us.
I suppose
Anyways,
that's an advantage of working in a hospital.
she nods. Anyways, I'm tired. I must be getting to sleep soon.
Okay, good night then, B.
She gives a wave and heads into her home.
Well, I'm gonna wave back and head off.
Arming waves. Waffle isn't here to see him.
Waffle waves.
Palm sneaks in.
We need to we need to meet the Huoshan Hunters Guild wave quota.
Yes, with that waffle here.
Palm walks in.
I was gonna say Palm sneaks in through the alley and just gives Wyoming oh fuck, what's it called?
A suppository?
Not a suppository. The thing that makes you brain dead.
Anesthesia?
A coma?
Not
Gives
a
him a
coma.
coma.
Anesthesia?
No.
I
Whatever,
can't
the-
remember
lobotomy?
either, but I know what you're.
The joke's ruined. The joke's ruined. Continuing on.
You mean a lobotomy?
A lobotomy, that's it.
Moving on.
Moving on. Alright.
She gets out the ice pick.
Lucas will spend the morning
Morning.
looking at tattoos.
Well, we haven't skipped to the next day just yet.
So,
So,
So
One
about
last
learning
time.
the language, am I supposed to roll linguistics or anything?
yeah. Basically roll linguistics to...
No, you just do it, actually.
Okay.
You just do it, and
The
you
normal
spend the
is just
time,
that
and
it
that's it.
takes 20
you
days.
just do it.
Just do it!
So
I was just wondering.
I'm guessing
Oh,
since we're
Trader wants to
heading
do this.
to the desert, we probably won't be coming back to Huoshan for a while.
Yeah. Anyways, it is now the next day.
Okay.
You're all sleeping, and all of a sudden you're woke up by, you know,
I'm
you're
looking at the bugs.
you're legit woken up by Reverie, the whatever the fucking is. It's a like clarion call trumpet throughout Huoshan.
You assume I was sleeping.
Oh,
Oh, they didn't get him to get us in person for once.
Whoa. Smoke bombs come through the window.
Yes, but Lucas
But
puts away.
everyone who is sleeping is suddenly snapped wide awake from a loud, loud trumpet.
Lucas takes his retraining stuff with him, his book, I guess.
I guess
And
this is better than someone banging on the door.
Or trying to shoot us in our sleep.
Lily,
Well,
wait.
why didn't someone shoot us in our sleep?
Yeah, when did that happen?
When did that happen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you mean.
So, Lily wakes up Lotus and head out.
Oh, she's been woken up by it too. Like she almost jumped out of her bed when she heard it. Anyways, as you get out of the barracks, it's even louder outside.
Oh, I wonder how that works.
Can
I
we,
go back inside.
can we see the source of the noise?
Just trust me. You don't see it, but just trust me. It's louder outside.
I go back inside until it's over.
Come on, Wyoming, let's go. Probably important.
Lily finds the source and casts a break.
I was gonna say
You
cast
all-
silence, but
Yeah.
You also see as you step outside, it's just barely light out.
It's not even lit.
The moon is still in the sky.
Okay.
You just see the tiny, tiny little bit of blue in the sky.
Wyoming pulls out his notebook and makes a note to buy earplugs.
This is important.
Don't worry. Lily's used to loud noises.
Make a fortitude save.
Oh yeah, make a fortitude for loud noises.
Anyways, you all see a lot of the hunters, very tired and very groggy, making their way. You see people giving out orders, telling them to make their way to, basically to the entrance of the entrance of the guild. You are given these orders too. They're basically just shouting them at you.
What? I can't hear you over the trumpet.
turn that off. The guy playing the trumpet's right next to the mission.
It gets right in your ears.
But no, I'll follow all the other hunters and whatnot.
Alright, so you all head over to the entrance?
Yeah.
Alright. As you get there, you see all the hunters just gathering. See, after everything, there seems to be about a total of 500 hunters. And then everything the trumpet finally ends.
Finally.
You see Manwich walking up, looking at the rest of you. All right, listen up. If you're still asleep, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna split your head open to wake you up.
That's rude.
Whoa. Are you in a...
Echo.
Whoa!
Oh no, Lucas
Oh, no,
cast clarion call.
No, Lucas is actually he's sleeping in a tunnel.
Yeah.
He's suddenly in a tunnel. You're all in a tunnel.
Yeah,
This is
he dug a hole and he's sleeping in it. I was like, that's
Yeah,
rude. The man which walks up and he punches down on the hole.
He
And
tries
just
to
pulls
find
you out of the hole and just beats the shit out of Lucas.
Oh no.
He's annoyed because he can't find Lucas's skull.
It's on the outside.
Goddamn Scar! You goddamn bugs don't even have skulls! Where do I punch? Goddamn cell phone!
Where's that
Whoa,
bomb?
what is that?
What's a cell phone?
Anyways,
Wait, so
He,
it's going on her right now.
he continues this talk. Now here's the plan. You're all being deployed out to the desert. They're
Collective groans.
like all groans. Ah, suck it up, you whiny bunch of bitches.
And there's one unicorn cheering.
No one applauds, Lily.
The mission is in two parts. First, we're going to neutralize the growing amount of cultists gathering within the desert. During this time, we will also be liberating the town of Eastside, in which the cultists have made their own makeshift base. Second, we'll be heading underground to find the home of the Scorpions. Down there, we're going to convince them to join our side in the oncoming attack. Like, looking around. People are looking confused. For some of you ladies that don't know, in about a year's time, the cult's gonna be knocking on our door, saying hello, bringing cookies, killing us.
But first, they share the cookies.
You see,
It's our job
The
to
cookies are
make
poison.
sure that don't happen.
So we don't want the cookies?
yeah, some of the
Blueberry
hunters,
cookies.
some of the hunters'
My
eyes
favorite.
light up at cookies and then get sad when they say
They
they're
don't
gonna kill
have-
us.
Make sure they don't kill us. Make sure they don't give us no cookies. They like raisin. We're chocolate chip.
You say raisins and the whole crowd gasps.
Especially the dogs. Dogs gasp.
Lily's like, wait, aren't cookies like these things with paper in
With
them?
fortunes in them.
Don't. That wasn't a joke.
Anyways,
It
he
was-
continues. Once we neutralize the cult and hopefully recruit the Scorpions to our side, we'll be returning here. After that, he smirks, the real hell for you wimps is about to begin. Because I'm going to personally train you losers to become real hardened killers. Looks at the
Ray?
Now, we'll be moving out. If any of you fall behind, don't expect any of us to stop. He turns around and he starts walking. Everyone's looking a little confused and like, what? What's he talking? They just shrug and start walking. Alright, so the whole group is beginning to walk. You following them?
Nope, we're getting left
Yeah.
behind.
We just walk.
Oh, well, you're getting left behind. Alright, well, that's game over.
We just
So we all
walking to the
just-
desert.
Just walking the whole way to the desert.
Apparently.
Less of walking, more of a jog.
We're jogging the whole way to the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manwich can do it. Everyone else should be able to too.
He expects you all to do the same fucking thing.
I mean,
500.
I
He's walking to the desert. He expects you all to do the same thing.